I think a lot of lawyers went into being, became lawyers in order to be able to help people.
We need to look out for other people. And one of the ways that I can look out for other people with the unique skill set that I have is to do pro bono service. I think it's a duty that we all have.
To be able to use our legal training and the gifts that we've been given to help others who otherwise absolutely could not afford our services is just so rewarding and fulfilling.
It is absolutely liberating to be able to assist people who can't afford it but who have a good legal claim. That gives you the energy to move forward with all of your other clients.
Pro bono is part of who we are at Quarles. Pro bono has always been one of our core values.
I represented an older woman who was in her 90s who was going to be evicted from her home because of some, I'll call it administrative issues. Helping her navigate that process and being able to stay in her, she couldn't move. Helping her navigate that. That's something I won't forget. She paid me nothing, but she paid me everything.
I had a case where I was representing a woman and her children who had been abused by her then husband and the father of her children, and we were able to just make significant changes just by me going into court and asking a judge to issue an order, keeping him away from her, keeping him away from the children, and it just really turned their lives around.
We had a client who we worked with who had been trafficked since the age of 11. She was able to escape her trafficking, but ran into some issues in Indiana because she had outstanding arrest warrants. And so we were able to work with her to not only get the arrest warrants dismissed, but we got the entire cases dismissed on her behalf so she could continue her journey to rehabilitation. Her immediate reaction was to be overjoyed, so much so that she was brought to tears. But she had no way to thank us because she just didn't have the words for it. It was an incredible experience.
I think it's important where we do pro bono. We do pro bono in support of a lot of diverse neighborhoods and people.
We are representing, along with the ACLU of Wisconsin, 3 student groups within the Madison Metropolitan School District, which is here in Madison, and we're helping to defend the school district's LGBTQ+ tolerance policy, and specifically to prevent the school district from having to out transgender and non-binary students to their parents who may be abusive, who aren't ready to talk to their parents about this yet. We're seeing lots and lots of attacks on the rights of transgender kids across the country and their parents, so this issue is really timely right now.
It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
There is a feel-good aspect to it. It's always fun to win, right? Regardless of what you're winning, whether it's a pro bono case or not, it's always fun to win.
And that high that you get from a situation like that just carries you through weeks, if not months, of practice in the future.
And for me, that's why I've been here for so long, because that's the kind of place that I like to work. That's the kind of place that fills me emotionally, spiritually, as well as professionally.